Hello everyone, in this video we're going to draw an orca. Start by drawing a circle as a guide for the front part of the body. To draw the circle, first make two small marks to indicate the circle's length, and then on the sides make two more small marks to indicate the circle's width. Then connect the marks using curved lines to finish the shape of the circle. The circle doesn't have to be perfect, but if you're having trouble drawing it, just trace the outer edge of a coin, a bottle cap, or anything else with a circular edge. Sketch lightly at first so that it's easy to erase if you make a mistake. Also, pause the video to draw at your own pace. To the right, draw another circle as a guide for the back portion of the body. Use the 4 marks method to draw this circle too. Draw this circle slightly smaller than the first circle. Don't place the circles too close together or the body will be too short. On the left side, draw another circle as a guide for the head. Use the 4 marks method to draw this circle as well. First, make 4 small marks to indicate the sides of the circle, and then connect the marks using curved lines to finish the shape of the circle. The circle for the head should be about half the size of the first circle. On the left side, draw a curved line to extend the shape of the head. This line should be similar to a wide arc on its side. Connect the head to the body using sloping lines. Draw a horizontal line across the entire head. This is a construction guide that will help you place the facial features later on. Connect the body circles using 2 long lines to finish the guide for the torso. Curve these lines for a rounder look. On the right side, draw a long triangular shape as a guide for the tail. The left side of this shape should be wide and the right side should be thin and pointy. Pay attention to the length of the tail in relation to the body. On the right side, draw a short line for the first part of the tail fin. Below that, draw a sloping line for the bottom edge of the tail fin. Close off the shape on the right side using a tilted vertical line. On top of the body, draw a big triangular shape as a guide for the dorsal fin. Use curved lines as you draw this shape. Pay attention to how big the dorsal fin is in relation to the body. Under the first circle, draw a long curved line as a guide for the flipper. This line should be similar to a tilted letter U. The line should be big and wide in relation to the first circle. And that's it for the guidelines. Now let's start on the final drawing. Inside the head, lightly sketch a small oval for the eye. Place the eye on top of the horizontal construction guide and to the right of the center of the circle. When you get the size and position of the eye right, darken the shape. Make the sides of the shape slightly pointier for the corners of the eye. Inside the eye, draw a tiny dot for the pupil. Draw a wavy line under the horizontal construction guide for the mouth. The right tip of the mouth should be very close to the eye. Sketch lightly at first and only darken the line when you get the shape right. Darken the top edges of the initial guidelines to create the top jaw and head. The top of the head should be made up of one long continuous line. Darken the bottom edges of the initial guides to finish the shape of the head. Add a few short lines above the mouth and around the eye for creases. Darken the shape under the body to create the flipper. Make the shape rounder as you darken the lines. Make the top part of the flipper longer. Darken the triangular shape on top of the body to create the dorsal fin. Follow the basic path of the guide as you draw the shape of the fin. At the top, curve the shape to the right slightly. Darken the shape on the right to create the tail fin. Make the shape more curved as you darken the lines. On the top right side, draw a short angled line for the other tip of the fin. Use the remaining shapes and lines as guides to draw the rest of the body. Simply darken the outer edges of the guides to create the shape of the body. The shape of the body should be made up of long continuous lines. Don't overlap the flipper or the dorsal fin as you darken the shape of the body. To the right of the eye, draw a long curved shape for the distinctive white patch. Sketch lightly at first and only darken the line when you get the shape right. This shape should be similar to an oval. On top of the head, draw a short curved line for the blowhole. Draw a short line from the mouth to the flipper for the color separation. Draw a long wavy line along the underside of the body for more of the color separation. Whales have different shapes on their undersides, so you can draw yours differently if you'd like. Add a short curved line near the tip of the tail for the rest of the color separation. To the right of the dorsal fin, draw a thin wavy shape for the pattern called the saddle patch. You can draw the saddle patch differently if you'd like. To the right of the flipper, draw a curved line for the flipper that's on the other side of the body. Now erase the initial guidelines. The next few steps are sped up so that the video isn't too long. Don't worry about erasing all of the guidelines. It's okay if you leave some behind. Redraw any of the final lines that you may have accidentally erased. Now shade your drawing. Use a dark value to shade the main part of the body. Shade lightly at first and gradually build up to darker values. For light values, push down very lightly on your pencil, then push down harder for darker values. Use slightly lighter values on the top part of the body and dorsal fin to create highlights. The dark value may hide the shape of the eye. Shade slowly and evenly for a smooth and shiny look. Shade the saddle patch using a lighter value. Add a light value along the underside of the body to create shadows. Shadows will give the figure more dimension and volume. Shading can be time-consuming, so be patient and take breaks. Keep shading until you're happy with the result. And that's it for the Orca. Don't forget to pause the video to draw at your own pace. Also, please visit howtodrawanimals.com where every step of this tutorial is broken down into an individual image. That's how, and then the number 2, then drawanimals.com. If you'd like to support my channel, please consider buying my books on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description below. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more videos in the future. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep drawing.